Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I want to apologise, I was not here yesterday. Oh my goodness me, I must have been totally wiped out, because I must have woken up at about, I don't know, 8:30, 9:45, and it was way too late to make a video. But I feel a lot better today, not so wiped out. So today I want to do printed images that I've generated using AI and dies, and showing you how to layer them up. Even if they're not images that you've made yourself, then you can, as long as they're copyright free, so to speak, print them off and cut them out. But first of all, I've received, that was Bo shaking himself, bless him, a lovely Halloween card from Maxine. Isn't that great? Oh, just look at those characters. Absolutely love that, Maxine. So thank you very much. I'm not going to read the inside, because I always think the insides are private. But I love that, and I love that. Yeah, I do. So thank you very much. That's going onto my shelf. Right. So getting on to the card, which is really quick and easy, because it's basically just about printing. So I've used my kissy frames, and I'm going to go with a craft base, and this is the first image that I generated, and you can see it's lovely and autumnal. So we've got a squirrel, and that's using the smaller frame. And then once you've done what's going to be central image, you want to continue using that frame. As you can see, that one is what fits that. So here's what you do. You get the images that you want, and you use your frame to cut them out. If you look here, you can see I've got the kissy edge, and the kissy edge I'll call it, and that is a bit, and I fussy cut all the rest of it away. So now I've got a piece that you can either pop down here, which I don't want to do. I want it up here. So that is die cut right to the edge and matches up with all of those kisses on that frame. So that's the first section of it. And because I want to show you what I mean, there's mushrooms that I wanted, but I didn't want them huge, because if they were massive, I wouldn't be able to pop them down here by the squirrel. It would hide them. So I've got this, and when I cut it, because it's going down in the right hand side, I'm going to place my die here, cut that out, and then fussy cut my mushrooms. I might even go higher and cut there, so that they're not interfering with my squirrel. And then the other piece that I want is this image that I generated, and it's autumn pumpkins. But I only want this pumpkin. So this pumpkin is just going to be totally fussy cut out, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to place it in this area here. So today is about showing you how to use printed images and making quick cards. So I'm going to go and take this die now, and I'm going to go and cut my images, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been away and cut out. So there's the base, there's our sunflowers. I've fussy cut the pumpkin. We're going to ink the edges on these, and I'm planning on putting that sort of there. I mean, you can, if you want to, hide it underneath, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, you could go there, but then I'm going to be burying my squirrel. So I'm going to put that there. Now, if you look here, you can see that's the edge of the die that I used to cut it. So I'm going to fussy cut all of that section out. So decide where you want to go in. I'm going to keep my mushroom stem, and I'm going to go in there. I hope that you can see this. So make sure you get right in there. Sometimes I miss bits, and then I end up with a straggle of white stuff that I never really wanted. And then looking at this, thinking about your shape and where it's going to go, I'm going to kind of bring it in here. Got a little bubble on the mushroom on the top there. Just really easy and quick to do. And it's a great thing to do with printed flowers. I mean, how quick was that? So you've got your kiss border still there, and that can go here. Now, if you want to use foam pads and stuff like that and start building it up in layers, you can totally do that. And I might put foam under here. But this is just a quick share of what we can do. Now, I've got my Black Soot Distress here, which probably needs some fresh ink put in on it. I have got a re-inker, which is many moons old. So I want to put some ink very carefully into these places, just to give it a little bit of shadow. And to make it look a little bit more, you know, unified. How's that for a word? I want to do that little leaf. And then let's have a look at that. Let's pop a bit more in there. A bit more there. Just wiggle your petals out of the way. Now you can add glitter to the centre or anything that you want. So that is my sunflowers with a little bit of shading. I'm going to do exactly the same here around my pumpkin that I feel is going to go up onto some foam. Get a nice thick edge on there. And try and get into there. So I'm kind of wanting that there. So we've got our little squirrel hiding. And then our mushrooms, exactly the same thing. Cast a shadow using your ink. And then I'm trying to stay away from the edges because I may or may not do the entire edge once it's all glued on. And then that piece is going to go there, and we can still see our squirrel. Now you've got room for a sentiment here, which of course I haven't prepared. Yeah, you know me. Right, so first things first, I want to glue my base down. I hope everyone's going to have a great day today. Just want to get this square. Right, I'm going to go with that. You know, one of the interesting things about generating AI images is you never really know what you're going to end up with. You know, sometimes your squirrel might have 12 fingers. So when you're doing it, you have to kind of watch out for that. And then take that and lay it right up on the edge of your card, just to match in. Got this lovely collage. I'm going to put, oh no, I don't need to. It's going to be hiding behind my pumpkin. I was just going to add a little bit more glue to that leaf. So now we've got our sunflowers on there. And we're going to go in with the pumpkin corner, or shall I say the mushroom corner. Yeah, you can tell I haven't had coffee. And I'm going to butt that right up there. Ooh, I like that. And then I'm going to get my foam and elevate my pumpkin. So just some Dollar Tree foam, and I've got my pumpkin here. I'm just going to flip that over. I mean, really, how quick and easy is this? And one of the great things to do it with is gnome printouts of little garden gnomes and things. If you like to make forest scenes, and use all your art shaped dies, and you can create arches of all the different trees, and put your little gnome either in the middle or just peeking out. And that's a great way to use cuts like this. And that is what I have for you today. Isn't that great? Really quick, awesome card. And you know, even if you use the same images that I've got, kind of thing, which you can't because these were AI generated, but they're not going to look the same, are they? Because you might choose to put your mushrooms over here and cut the squirrel out and put the pumpkin behind it. But I just love that, and just enough room for your awesome fall greeting up there. Right, I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. As usual, my Amazon links are below, and I promise you I won't be in bed tomorrow, so I'll be up tomorrow. Bye.